This is a description of the CTE certificate for students working on the CTE Occupational Specialist certification and who are not planning on finishing the WTL degree. So here's the good news. The good news is that we are now offering a CTE certificate. So why is that good news? Well, it's good news because in the past, what happened is you would take the 4 classes required to earn your occupational specialist certificate from the state, but you would get nothing from ISU. Now, with the CTE certificate, you have the potential to earn a standalone credential from ISU. So this CTE certificate is made up of 15 credits, 5 courses. So what it's going to allow you to do is to take the 4 classes that are required for your occupational specialist certification from the state, plus 1 more class, and then you are going to be able to also have a CTE certificate from ISU. All right, let's take a closer look at this certificate. So the Career and Technical Education Certificate, as I said, is made up of 5 classes. The first class is CTE 4401, Foundations of CTE. Then CTE 4402, Analysis and Course Construction, CTE 4403, Methods of Teaching in CTE, CTE 4404, Evaluation in CTE, and then you take 1 elective from the classes that are listed on the screen. So here, as I said, was the great news. These 4 classes, CTE 4401, 02, 03, and 04, will satisfy the requirements for the occupational specialist degree for the state of Idaho. And if you take 1 more elective, you can also get a certificate in career and technical education from ISU. The certificate goes on your ISU transcript. So how do you get this certificate? Well, the first thing you do is you contact your advisor to request that a certificate is added to your WTL program curriculum. Doesn't matter if you're not going to finish your WTL program, you can complete just the certificate, but that needs to be added to your curriculum. So once your advisor adds it to curriculum, you will get an email asking you to confirm that you want the certificate added to your curriculum. And then the only other thing that you really need to keep in mind is that you have to add the certificate at least 3 months before you apply to be awarded the certificate. Or I guess to say it in reverse, you can only be awarded the certificate 3 months or more from when you applied and added the certificate. So the next step, of course, is that you complete the 5 classes that you need in order for the certificate. Once you complete those 5 classes, then you apply to finish the certificate in BengalWeb. So you go into BengalWeb, you apply to finish this certificate, and then you will be asked to pay a graduation fee, which I think is about $20, and then you will have the certificate. It's that simple in order to earn this credential from ISU. So if you have any other questions, contact your advisor, and your advisor would be happy to answer questions. And if you want to sign up for the CTE certificate, be sure to let your advisor know so that you can get it added to your curriculum as soon as possible, so that then you can start the 3-month clock of the minimum time that you need in order to be awarded this certificate.